Azza in a world of trouble. It's now Azza again, distracting the referee as support, looking to put in some damage.
Cool guy fights back.
I'm not leaving that in the hands of fate.
Moody's here.
There's always a plan B.
Protecting his boy.
We decide what happens between those ropes.
Azza's up! Low blow, no!
We control that reality, and by definition, that makes us gods.
Once again, the black light cannot be stopped.
Oh, we're looking at Southern up sandwich.
I'm surrounding myself! I'm sorry. Ryder!
This is uncalled for.
Now this idiot profit palmer! You are an idiot! Every time I get in this ring, it's someone else's fault that I lose! I think you and I together...
Is James Short trying to join the Black-White District? Oh, James Short with the low blow!
Okay, James Short and K9 now.
The Divine Dogs.
Pump's got a chair. What's the plan? Okay, James has given up on the alliance. So give him the chair and he'll...
Oh!
The chair goes to K9 instead! Oh, James is furious as he gets straight over the head with the chair! No one around, now's your shot. Jacko, for the first time, looking for the briefcase. Oh, but Shaw's there to spoil the party.
James Shaw's got an opportunity. Climbing the ladder.
Can Jacko get out of there?
James Shaw is your Fight for Gold briefcase winner.
Tonight, the second annual Battlelines Cup Tournament. This year, 3 semi-final matches culminate in a triple threat finale as they look to punch their ticket into a New Zealand Championship match at the Southern Rumble. Speaking of the Rumble, tonight we'll see fate etched in stone in a Southland street fight. The Hooligan versus Jacko, where the winner secures the 20th entry into the Rumble match, while the loser must enter first. All that to be decided and more, including a debut championship caliber tag team and a formal apology. Either way, it starts right now.
SPW, welcome to the Black Light District. Now, on the way down to the ring, you might have been noticed me sporting a little silverware, gold wear on the way down here. That is the Battlelines Cup. And could you refresh my memory who won that last year?
Say that again!
It was me! But I'm going to spell it out for you all because I looked around when I was walking around and there's a few vacant stares and a few slackish looking jaws. So in case you can't tell, I'm not feeling too good. I broke my hand! My hand is broken and I did it for you all to elevate the scene. So as much as I'd love to get in the ring tonight and teach cool guy Sky what it means to be a real professional wrestler, or give J9 another hiding, I can't do it. My doctor said I can't do it. I've been depleted, but he has medically disqualified me because this hand, well, I sacrificed it for you, but that's okay. That's alright. Because we are the SPW Heavyweight Champion in this tournament, and he's taking that. He's taking that cup. Oh, sore, man. He's taking that cup back to the Black Light District in its Southern Rumble. Well, the winner doesn't get a match. That man right there, we right here, get to do a victory lap. But I don't know if you've seen that. Boring. Are you? I don't think so, brother. I don't think so. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down, bro. I don't know if you've noticed, but my man Corey Beams here, one half of your SPW Tag Team Champions, is on a crutch. Another casualty in the war of mediocrity to the BLG. Give it up for this man. Another hero fighting the war against plain Jane cartoon characters. The SPW management thought they could pull a fast one on us by flying in one of the best tag teams in the country to face these two boys. But we pulled an even faster one, didn't we, boys? Because replacing Corey Beams as one of the hardest men in New Zealand wrestling. The ball trick and come for hire, Mr. Patrick Schiff.
That's Jacko from Ultimate Wrestling! Holy shit!
Business has just picked up for the Black Light District, Pat Shisk, a former Aotearoa heavyweight champion. Now, apparently, the gun for hire in BLD's war on mediocrity. What a coup for JK Moody. What a coup for the Black Light District. What a coup for Pat Shisk.
Give it up for Patches, everybody! This right here, this murderer's home, is going to keep all that gold, that cup right there in the Black Light District, and there's not a goddamn thing SPW can do about it. So that being said, boys, what do you say we stop bounding around and get down to it? Azza, you got this, David Dunn. Please do the duties.
The following contest is a semi-final match in the tournament for the Battlelines Cup. Currently in the ring, he is the prodigy of the BLD and the SPW New Zealand champion, Azza! Introducing his opponents.
Well, folks, it's a main event anywhere in the country, and it very well could be a main event at the SPW Southern Rumble because, of course, the winner of the Battlelines Cup will become #1 contender to the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. If Liam Fury can beat Azza tonight and win the tournament, he could be headlining the Southern Rumble for the title. But, of course, that's a very big ask, taking on the prodigy of the BLD. Hello everybody and welcome to SPW Battlelines. My name is David Dunn and joining me at this time is the man who has been injured, put on the shelf and cannot defend the Battlelines Cup Tournament, but the man who took out the whole thing in 2024, Mr. J.K. Moody. Moody, you're here at the commentary position. How does that feel being sidelined from the ring?
I'll tell you what, David, it doesn't feel that good, but it does feel very good watching Azza clean out wrestle Liam Fury right now. As I say that in a nice little angle.
The commentator's curse, we like to call that one. Liam Fury now looking to roll up as her head shoulders are down.
I'm going to try and contain myself throughout this one, David, but if I seem a little impartial, it's just because Liam Fury has nothing going on that I like. Look at that. This is blatant disrespect, David Dunn.
Well, let's talk about Liam Fury. Of course, since his return to SPW, he defeated Marcus Kool at Fight for Gold. And who was it again that he defeated in Balclutha?
David, you're playing with fire here, my friend.
Liam Fury picking up a win over the antidote. J.K. Moody as now Azza backs Fury into the corner, and that's a closed fist from Azza.
It is. And the BLD, we do things our own way. We elevate the scene. We'll be saying it from day dot.
Is that the BLD's way right there? Big Sabor on the apron laying his hands on Fury.
Any means necessary, David Dunn. BLD on top as Azza goes to show you right now. See, I told him that. I told him that it is a perfectly technique forearm and it comes straight out of the black light district. Chat your shit, son. Let him know, Azza.
And Azza may have chatted just a little bit too much-ish. And now Liam Fury going to turn the tables, lighting the SPW Heavyweight Champion up with a chop in the corner. And let's talk about that SPW New Zealand Championship, Moody. Of course, the winner of the Battlelines Cup becomes the #1 contender. But if I am interpreting what you said at the start of the night correctly, Azza plans on winning this whole tournament and not even competing at the Southern Rumble.
You did well, David Dunn. It's going to be a victory lap for the BLD, and I think we've deserved it. We've put this company on our back for the last year. We've put this company on our back. And people like Liam Fury are going to try and take it away from us. K9, Liam Fury.
Cover here, shoulders are down.
They're going to try and take it away from us, David. But we at the BLD, we say it once, we've said it 1,000 times, BLD on top. And at Southern Rumble, victory lap.
Oh, big snap power slam from Liam Fury. Moving our referee Hayden Brown out of the way, rolls through, springboard off the middle. The moonsault connects, and now Azza in trouble here.
I've been on the receiving end of that one, David Dunn, and that is not much fun.
It looks like BLD's been on the receiving end of quite a few things as of late. You with a hand in a sling, Corey Beams on a crutch.
Again, I alluded to it in the ring, David Dunn, but we are giving our bodies to elevate this scene. We are sacrificing ourselves. Yet people just don't seem to appreciate what we're doing. Yet maybe we take a shortcut from time to time, maybe. But we're doing it for the greater good, Dunn.
As evidence right there, Big Sabor on the apron distracted Liam Fury, allowing Azza to slip off the back of that GTS with the sleeper hold, bringing Fury to the mat and kicking the taste out of his mouth with a drive-by kick.
Get a boy. Big elbow drop from Azza.
Fury gets the shoulder up for a count of 3.
That's just beautiful technique on the elbow drop. Point of the elbow right to the sternum. That's how we teach in BLD. It is technical precision. It's elevate the scene thing, David. It's not just a catchphrase. As it goes to town on Liam with beautiful sharp jabs.
And of course, whoever makes their weight, nasty knife edge chop from the champ. I should specify the title not on the line in this matchup, of course, but nevertheless, Azza still the SPW New Zealand champion after cashing in his fight for gold briefcase at the tail end of last year, sending Fury across the ropes with a hard Irish whip. Whoever wins this matchup, Moody, they advance to a 3-way final to determine the holder of the Battlelines Cup for 2025. How important is it for either Azza or Liam Fury to get through this matchup as quickly as they can, knowing there is another match coming tonight?
Speaking as a man that had to do it last year, it is a wee bit of a different format. Last year it was an 8-man, 3-round tournament. This year just 2 rounds, but a triple threat at the other end. I was lucky enough to get through relatively unscathed.
And Azza might take the right here. 1 second away.
It was a beautiful kick from Azza. Those long legs, David. Those long legs. Now, I didn't teach him to have long legs, but I too had them, so I've taught him how to use them.
Just genetically blessed.
Just beautiful long legs. What we femurs. And here we go. He doesn't mess around. Love it. Oh. Come on, Azza.
Lowering his center of gravity, trying to reverse this suplex.
Snap the hips, Azza. Come on.
Just the midsection for Fury. Azza loses his grip.
Now, would I be correct in saying that Liam Fury has done some sort of Muay Thai training?
Well, that may be a moot point at this moment, because I do believe Corey Beams swept the hand of Liam Fury.
Say what you will, David Dunn.
Say what I see.
Well, say what you will, David Dunn. I saw Liam Fury just straight fall over. Maybe he's just losing it, the old New Zealand legend, a little bit. Maybe hunting the BLD's not gone too well for our boy Liam Fury. Adam.
Liam Fury 2-0 since his return to the ring. Many people in the audience tonight, I was speaking to some of the fans as they came into the building earlier, they seem to think that Liam Fury has the BLD's number.
I tend to disagree. I again alluded to it in the speech prior to this, but I don't trust any of these people's judgment. Listen to this. They're getting to see technical wizardry from Azza, and they're booing. These people don't know what they want, David. They think they want good wrestling. We give them good wrestling. World-class professional wrestling. There it is.
Azza momentarily on the back foot as a result of that jawbreaker, goes right back to the chin lock, trying to keep Liam Fury grounded. You've got to believe if you're putting together a game plan to defeat Liam Fury, who breaks free with a jawbreaker, keeping him on the mat, not letting him hit the ropes, not letting him take to the top rope, that is perhaps the path to success against a wrestler such as Liam Fury.
You've got to keep him grounded, David Dunn. And Azza's doing a beautiful job at his smothering him. He's like a python, this kid. Oh, that's not going to help him. Oh, come on, Azza.
Picture-perfect dropkick from Liam Fury finds its mark and then some. Azza is dazed here.
Get up, Azza. Get your feet in. Get your... Oh, that's not going to help him.
Right back to that same spot. And again, for a third time, Azza knocked down, courtesy of those strikes from Liam Fury.
Granite jaw on Azza. Come on.
Kick to the back of the calf, takes down Azza even just for a moment. Straight back in, a roundhouse, puts him on the canvas again. Beautiful standing moonsault, shades of his days with the cruiserweights. Into the cover for Fury.
Yes! Yes! Big kick out from Azza. Beautiful kick out from Azza. Popping at the hips, getting the shoulders unstuck from the mat. David, done. That's how it's done.
And extremely excited J.K. Moody here on the commentary position as Azza gets out of that shot. That just shows you how close things were to being over, folks.
I have all the faith in the world in Azza, but even after it was...
Fury putting together a series of kicks, harkening back to his days as a member of Team Kick alongside WWE superstar Dakota Kai. And a third kick, the basement drop kick, finds its mark yet again. Azza has eaten so many shots to the head, he's got to be seeing double at this point. And now Liam signifying things are about to wrap up. It is time for Azza to go to sleep.
The BLD never sleeps. The BLD never sleeps. We're up all night, David Dunn. 24/7, Black Light District.
Lethal injection from Liam Fury. Beams tried to grab the hand yet again. It didn't matter. And now, shoulders are down. Azza's in trouble.
Yes! David Dunn. What a kick out.
Again, the one man in the building rooting for Azza. But you're right, J.K. Moody. Azza gets the shoulder up, survives the lethal injection from Liam Fury.
As much as I hate to give him credit, David Dunn, that was a beautiful move from Liam Fury, but Azza just has that fortitude. He's got that Black Light District fortitude.
If the lethal injection couldn't do it, maybe the GTS will.
Hang on, I'm not taking this.
Well, Moody has taken off the headphones, left me here at the commentary position. Meanwhile, in the ring, Liam Fury heading to the top. Corey beams on the apron, and Moody! J.K. Moody putting his hands on Liam Fury, a nasty, nasty landing, straddling the top turnbuckle for Fury. A referee didn't see it because he was dealing with Big Sabor. What the hell was that?
I don't know what you're talking about, David Dunn. That's textbook stuff. That's beautiful stuff.
You know damn well what I'm talking about. Liam Fury would never be in this position if it weren't for you.
Ah! Black Light on top, baby!
Here is your winner, advancing to the finals of the Battlelines Cup Tournament, Azza!
Moody again abandoning the commentary desk to head to the ring to celebrate with Azza. BLD may very well be on top in their quest to elevate the scene and, more importantly, to shut out any potential contenders to the SPW New Zealand Championship. Azza has advanced to the final and he is one step away from keeping the Battlelines Cup within the Black Light District and holding that SPW Championship hostage with no intention of defending at the Southern Rumble.
In a rematch of last year's Battlelines Cup, during which Ryder looked to almost get the job done before a miscommunication with Prophet Palmer sent him tumbling out of the tournament. Can he redeem himself against a former champion on a year-long losing streak?
Oh, here we go. David Dunn forgot to mention while he's up there doing the introductions is that K9 is the luckiest man in this tournament. Because just like at Halloween Haunting, just like at Fight for Gold, I would have made sure he didn't see the end of this event. But David Dunn forgot to mention that. That's fine. No worries. K9, the biggest, the king of the sinners. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. I don't even get what the mask's for. The SPW faithful going bananas for K9. So that just shows you a lack of taste around this place in the Corinthian centers. They don't know good wrestling when they see it. I look at that bald, pathetic man, and I see a bald, pathetic man.
And now introducing his opponents.
No, I got nothing to say about Ryder to be Do I like Golden Boy? Do I not? I'm kind of indifferent, to be honest with you. See, he single-handedly embodies everything that I kind of hate about this guy. A cartoon character that had a good mentor in James Shaw, threw it down the toilet for a shot at a title that he lost. He lost. He last year's Southern Rumble winner and blew his shot. David Dunn, welcome back. I was just catching up the SPW faithful on Ryder's inability to win the big one, as well as, did you say king of the sinners?
I mean, that's what's on the notes here. Would you dispute that?
I would wholeheartedly dispute that. I would say he was a sinner, probably the lesser sinner, but that's just one man's opinion, David Dunn.
We are on the road to the Rumble, celebrating our 10-year anniversary here in SPW, and a lot of history between JK Moody and K9. I'm sure we'll touch on some of it here as this matchup progresses. But bell sounds to officially get the matchup underway, and this, Moody, a rematch from last year's Battlelines tournament, where K9 blew through Rocky Ryder.
Contrary to what I said on Ryder's entrance, the man has been through some stuff in the last 12 months. He won the Southern Rumble, he went on to main event Halloween Haunting, came up short, blew it, as some might say. But here we stand, a different Ryder, a different K9, a lesser K9, I would say.
Ryder potentially in for a path for redemption here if he can overcome K9, make his way to the Battlelines Cup Finals and take out the cup. But K9 might be seconds away from taking Ryder out here, missing that shot to the back of the head that would have been game over.
Yeah, it would have been, but he missed. It sounds about the K9 story summed up in one sentence, doesn't it, David Dunn?
JK Moody and K9, of course, burst onto the scene here, the best of friends in that friendship, blown to smithereens over a greed for gold, if I can put it that way.
Yep, he wasn't happy that his friend won the big one. He had to come chasing for it. Sounds greedy to me, David Dunn. K9's a bad man. You said it first.
Well, the history books may dispute things going down quite that way, but nevertheless, let's focus our attention back in the ring, or potentially out of the ring, as Ryder goes for a ride, sliding under the bottom rope.
As much as I hate K9, he does have some of the hardest hands in New Zealand wrestling. And naturally, they're nothing on an iron granited man like myself, but they are pretty full on.
How hard's your hand right now?
It's feeling good. It's feeling good, Dave. It's feeling good. On my left hand, no, it's working. It's magic.
And Ryder smashing into K9 there. Thrust kick in midsection, doubles the dirty dog over.
Oh! Famouser! Bet him!
Only a one count there for Ryder.
It does take it's quite a thick skull on K9. It takes a wee bit to get anything through to it.
Some of the hardest hands, and indeed the hardest head. Hard clothesline there as well. These Invercargill fans, they're on dog mode tonight. They want to see K9 advancing to the finals of this tournament.
They're about the only one, David Dunn. It's Black Light District on top, not K9, and Ryder, he can make the finals. That's fine.
Oh! Maybe not. Northern Light suplex. Never mind the black light.
It's a big kick out from Ryder there. They're showing a lot of fortitude. Much larger man, K9, but a much softer man.
Well, we know Ryder's been through a tumultuous year and dropped there with one shot. He must have taken something. He must have gone back and watched the tape, which you can do, by the way, on the SPW YouTube channel. Seen what happened to Battlelines last year, tried to glean some information on how he could overcome K9! But there's only so much tape study you can do when you are flung high overhead like that. Released German suplex. Ryder has not moved.
That's classic nonchalance. You reckon he could have put that away with a proper pin, David Dunn?
Certainly an arguable point. We'll never know, though.
At the Black Light District, that would have been a hook of the league. Shoulders on the mat, ladies and gentlemen. Game over.
There we go, J.K. Moody offering some advice on technique. What do you think of this technique? K9 stalling vertical suplex to the Golden Boy.
At some point, you're just showing off, David Dunn. This is gratuitous. I don't care for it.
Ryder's soul left his body. Misdirection. We thought a suplex was coming. Instead, Ryder planted back on his feet and dropped with a chop.
I mean, if it was anyone else other than K9 doing this, I'd be having the time of my life. But unfortunately, I just can't get behind him, David.
Well, K9 behind Ryder now and swinging overhead with these clubbing blows to the chest.
He is absolutely giving it to him, David.
And K9 not stopping at a traditional count of 10.
Got him.
Beautiful arm throw from Ryder, but he gets his fingers stomped on as a result. Oh, and there's that shot to the back of the head that K9 missed earlier on. Is it enough to finish Ryder here?
Gutsy kick out from Ryder there, David Dunn.
1 second away for K9. Looking to close in on the finals of the Battlelines Cup Tournament. Whoever wins this matchup has to do it as quickly and efficiently as possible, knowing they are heading to a 3-way main event and that the SPW New Zealand champion Azza is one part of that.
And that is a dangerous man to have in a 3-way. The other two should be keeping their head on a swivel, David. Ryder coming through. Big kick on the big dog.
K9 rattled here. Swinging as Ryder ducks under the shot. Around the world, tilt-a-whirl.
Beautiful head scissors from Ryder. Come on, boy.
Ryder lining up the shot. Oh, spikes K9 on the top of his head. Can the Golden Boy get the win here? Advance to the finals of the Cup Tournament.
With a little bit better tutelage, if he had stayed with James Shaw, he could have had that one. James Shaw knows the difference. Hook the leg, shoulders to the mat. That's how you win titles, Ryder. That's how you don't blow your opportunity. I don't know if that's the right move from Ryder here. He's on top. Capitalise something. Get him.
Trying to capitalise with that fireman's carry. K9 slips off the back. Ryder off the middle rope with the disaster kick.
Let's go, let's go. 2.
2.5, but crucially was not a 3. J.K. Moody looking increasingly frustrated watching this matchup unfold.
Let's be fair, that would have been the upset of the century. Not one person in here did not want to see K9 go down.
But we talk about Rocky Ryder. This is a man who's taken out the Southern Rumble. This is a man who can compete at the highest level.
Oh no, here we go. Shed bolt. Shed bolt! Huge spear! Come on, Ryder! Massive kick out there, David Dunn.
As close a near fall as I've ever seen.
That is a huge kick out from Richard Ryder. Is it Richard Ryder, Rocky Ryder? I don't know.
Rocky Ryder, more like Rocky Balboa right now. He's taken an absolute beating. Survived the shed belt, survived the spear, still got the shoulder up.
I know this one all too well. Come on, Ryder. You got this one, son. Yes! Yes! 1, 2!
No! K9 with the reversal, he takes the win!
No, David Dunn! David Dunn, that is an absolute travesty.
Advancing to the finals of the Battlelines Cup Tournament,
David Dunn, that is an absolute travesty.
In our last match of the semi-finals, Sky seeks another shot at the title that he lost thanks to the Blacklight District. However, across the ring is Wana Fight, who hasn't lost in singles competition since returning at last year's Rumble.
Here comes Wana Fight, ladies and gentlemen, a hot prospect coming out of SPW. The 2024 one to watch winner. Wana Fight. He's been on the rise this last year. He had a small hiatus from SPW. He's come back in fine form and excellent shape. He's looking fantastic. He's looking to prove himself here tonight. Going on to the main event of Triple Threat in some serious company. Of course, the beautiful, wonderful, luscious prodigy himself, Azza, and that dirty dog, son of a bitch, K9. Wana Fight, Mana waving to the crowd. SPW is generally a favourite here, but he's unfortunate to come up against one of the fan favourites in SPW, the cartoon character himself, Kool Sky.
And introducing his opponent.
The most self-indulgent man in SPW. For some reason, SPW fans love him. I don't get it. He's got the longest entrance in the game, and it's only to put off the fact that he has to wrestle at some point. Former champ, I don't care. Southern Rumble winner, I don't care. Tag team champ, I don't care. He is a joke. He is a cartoon. But I'm going to call this one right down the middle. I'm calling it right down the middle. Because this should be an absolute scorcher. A bit of a banger here in the Corinthians Super. David Dunn, welcome back. David Dunn, I was just filling in the crowd at home on SPW On Demand on YouTube. Wana Fight, the one to watch for 2025. Kool Sky, cartoon character, fake champ. Thoughts?
I mean, if I were to list the accolades of Kool Sky, I could be here for some time, so I think we would severely dispute that. In fact, Kool Sky arguably should be the #1 contender to the SPW Championship after having that Fight for Gold briefcase cashed in upon him. He had the title essentially stolen from him in the main event of Halloween Haunting.
Stolen how, David Dunn? Stolen how?
Stolen how he had just been through a matchup. Bell sounds now to make this one official. Kool Sky had already defended his championship. He had been through a matchup. He thought his night was over. The BLD opportunists that they are cashed in that Fight for Gold, and a beautiful showing of sportsmanship here, the likes of which we did not see at Halloween Haunting.
Beautiful, you say. I call it absolute horseshit, David Dunn. You wouldn't catch anyone in the BLD doing that. It's down to business. It is brass tacks in there. It is kill or be killed in the wrestling ring.
Well, I can imagine that Kool Sky, of course, he cannot look past Wana Fight here. He has to make it to the main event, and then he can't look past his opponents either. But you've got to believe he wants to take out the Battlelines Cup to get his hands on Azza. Once again, what a main event that would be for the Southern Rumble 2025, celebrating 10 years of SPW.
It would be a full circle moment, David Dunn, but it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be a victory lap, just like it was at Halloween Haunting. Now, these are two men that I've had a hand in training personally. One went down the cartoon character path. I'm hoping Wana Fight takes it more seriously as a professional wrestler.
Neither man opting to join the Blacklight District, I should point out.
Yeah, good. Actually, now we'll have one. He's got the right colour scheme on.
Oh, he's got his shoulders down here, though. Look out, Wana.
Beautiful kick out from Wana. Beautiful cradle from Sky, as much as I hate to admit it.
And again, the shoulders down here. Wana with the inside cradle.
Trading pins here. Pin for pin, shot for shot.
Backslide from Cool Guy Sky. Stacking his own body weight on top of Wana's, who sweeps the leg, dives into the lateral press.
It is fast-paced here, David Dunn. Gas tank on gas tank coming at you hot.
And this has been the sort of strategy we've been speculating about all night long. Get your opponent out of there as quickly as you can so you can get to the locker room and you can do what you need to do to prepare for the main event, knowing that you have to wrestle one more matchup if you are victorious here.
It's going to be a sprint and a marathon, David Dunn. Luckily in Black Light District, we sprint marathons, baby.
Multi-sport athletes.
We are. Look at that, David Dunn. Get on. Good boy, Wana. Good boy.
The sportsmanship can only go so far. At the end of the day, there's only one winner, and both of these men desperately want for it to be them. For Cool Guy Sky, it will be a chance at making his way back to the top of the mountain, claiming the SPW Championship once more. For Wana Fight, a dream still yet to be realised. Perhaps the Battlelines Cup is his ticket to the top.
He is so fluid in the ring, David Dunn. He is creative. His movement is beautiful. It's like water. And what's he doing here? What is this?
Exceptional balance! Oh! Fight off the top rope. Head scissors takes down Cool Guy Sky. Unbelievable into the cover.
Pops off a runner like it's nothing off the top rope, Dunn.
Plenty of new tricks in the arsenal of Wana Fight.
The question here is, how does he follow up on that? You can do all the flashy showboating moves, but you've got to get the job done. And it looks like he's lining that up. Here we go.
Walk right into that beautiful single leg drop kick from Cool Guy Sky.
He does crack those off, David Dunn. I've been on the receiving end of a couple in my time. And those things in the mush, not too much fun. Big feet, Cool Guy Sky. Little known fact. Size 12s. And big handprint too, jeez.
Big offense from Sky, dropping the leg.
That one clearly taking the wind out of Wana Fight. Powerful kick out right through the hips, but
still some fight left in Wana though, kicking out. 1 second away.
What's he going? Here we go. Oh, that's not good on the lower back, Dunn.
Giving Fight a moment to think about it before he was planted with a scoop slam. Hooking both legs here on the cover.
Only a 2 count, only a 2 count. If that was a deeper cover, Dunn. And obviously did a couple times. See, this is where he goes wrong. He's looking out to the crowd. Get the job done.
Fight getting the job done now, landing some shots to the midsection. Sky!
He could be out here, Dunn.
Incredible power on that forearm smash. Hard Irish whips into Wana Fight to the corner, clashing into those turnbuckles, nowhere to go, eats a big knee as well.
Big knee snap. Oh, he comes with him. Oh!
Running right through him, knee to the face, the hot lunch.
The hot lunch! The hot lunch?
A throwback to his days as part of the tag team better known as Detention.
A team I know all too well, David Dunn. Once upon a time, teamed up with he who shall not be named against them to win my first and only tag team title, David Dunn. I know Cool Guy Sky better than anybody.
And Cool Guy Sky looking to close in on tonight's main event there. Floats over from the suplex into the cover, only earns himself a 1 count.
It does make for an interesting prospect. Whoever the last man in this main event tonight, David Dunn, it is proving to be a banger.
Is it going to be Sky here into the cover?
Oh! Either one of these would be a fantastic addition. I'm personally pulling for Wana. He's still got hope. I don't want any more cartoon characters in that main event, David Dunn. We've already got a dog.
And we may have a Cool Guy looking for a suplex there. Wana Fight manages to put on the brakes with a shot to the midsection. Now he blocks the shot, great fighting the legs. Reverses with a suplex of his own.
That's beautiful. Beautiful explosion through the hips there, Dunn. Beautiful block on the inside the leg. That is almost BLD-esque. That is almost counter-wrestler-esque. I love it.
Wana Fight finding some antidotes of his own tonight.
Easy now, David.
And both of these men throwing down in the middle of the ring. Who will be the first to budge as Wana fight rattles off a combination. Sky's rocks, but he ducks the clothesline.
These things they look silly, they knock you loopy. That's what he gets, David. That's what he gets!
Planted on his head with the single arm DDT. Now Wana doing his best, hooking the outside leg.
Big kick out there. He got planted. He did right, David. Done right on the top of the dome piece. If he wasn't showboating so much, maybe that wouldn't have happened. I don't know.
Now Wana signifying perhaps he might be looking to head to the sky, take things up top.
David done that is the high rent district for a very good reason. He's caught up there.
High rent and high risk.
Let's see who's going to get the rewards done.
Sky has made his way to the top rope.
Just heaved. Just heaved. Big crossbody for Wana fight.
Massive elevation and Wana fight's not done here.
He's hot. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Oh, elbow! Bit him!
And Wana fight not opting for a cover, instead looking to put the exclamation point on this string of offense.
Just hook the leg, Wana. Don't go back up there. What are you doing? What is this? What is this thing? Oh! Cutter!
Wana with the corkscrew got countered with the cutter, and Kool Guy Sky!
Oh!
Unbelievable!
I thought that was it for all money done. Much as I don't want to give him credit, that was sick.
An anti-air cutter to counter the corkscrew!
Guy driver! No!
There's no kicking out of that!
Oh, no.
Kool Guy driver gets it done!
Your winner, advancing to the finals of the Battlelines Cup Tournament, Kool
Kool Guy Sky coming in hot with that counter at the end there, done. Jeepers creepers.
Sky was in real trouble, no doubt about it, but as Wana fight looked for that one extra bit of flair, the corkscrew off the top, Sky had the counter with the cutter, and of course, nobody is kicking out of that Kool Guy driver. What a win for Kool Guy Sky, now the third man in our three-way final to determine a new holder of the Battlelines Cup.
20 versus 1. The result of this match could make or break the Southern Rumble for these two. Entering the Rumble in last place grants the best possible opportunity to walk out with the win. Jacko and Hooligan believe it's worth the gamble, come up short in this match, and they'll be forced to enter first.
This crowd is bloodthirsty. They are fizzing for a street fight. Here comes a man I'm very familiar with, the Hooligan, Marcus Kool, who'll be right at home in a street fight environment. Natural-born street fighter, a man that I have crossed paths with many times. In fact, in the final of the tournament last year, it was myself against Marcus Kool. Of course, I came away with the victory, but it wasn't an easy one. And it's not going to be an easy one tonight for Jacko as he comes up against him in a no-rules street fight. anything goes environment. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle in. Buckle in. Not my cup of tea. I'm a pure professional wrestler, but Marcus Kool, he'll throw hands with anybody. Marcus Kool, a man that has been battling with some injuries in the last year or so. Knee, neck, but he pushes through. I don't know why, but he does. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. He is the Hooligan by name and by nature. Representing England.
And introducing his opponents.
Cactus Jack, new Jacko. He is the new face of hardcore wrestling in New Zealand. In SPW, here he comes. The Ginger Jawbreaker looking to live up to their moniker today as he takes on one of the weakest jaws in New Zealand wrestling. Jacko straight into the ring, clad in fluoro. Stop sign in hand. A stop sign I know very well after the last show. He wrapped that thing around my skull. It did not tickle. It did not tickle. And Jacko looks right at home in a street fight environment. Really coming to his own. David Dunn, welcome back. Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure, David Dunn, never a chore.
I am pleased to be back here in this position and not up near the ring, because something tells me things are going to get chaotic in this. A Southland street fight with Southern Rumble implications.
Let me put it to you this way, David Dunn. Last show, Jacko wrapped that very stop sign right around my skull. Last year, Marcus Kool climbed up the world's tallest ladder and put me through 2 tables. I know these two, and they are bad boys.
Hey, I'll make you a deal. I'll put this down if you put the boots down. I don't mind.
I'll take the boots off. I'll take them off.
Both men capable of bringing the violence, no doubt about it, but it appears we've got a bit of a standoff here. And an agreement has been made. Jacko will relinquish the stop sign, at least for now, as long as Marcus Kool hangs up the football boots.
The football boots proving to be a little bit of a controversial topic here, as we have quite a strong rugby contingent in the crowd tonight, David Dunn. See how that plays out.
BLD multi-sport athletes, but Invercargill not so much.
It would seem not, David Dunn. Jacko trying to bargain with the Hooligan. I can tell you firsthand, probably not your best option.
My respect, mate. You've worked on the eyes.
Yes, I have.
So I hope you bring it tonight, mate.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Things starting out with a handshake, but very quickly boiling down to an out-and-out fight that we expected we would see from the moment this one was announced. There's no bad blood here, but the stakes are so high with the coveted number 20 spot of the Southern Rumble on the line.
As a 2-time Southern Rumble winner, David Dunn, I know exactly how important it is to come late. And these two are fighting for that very opportunity. The number 20 spot. 19 other people are going to be tired. They're going to be fatigued. And these two are scrapping it out for a golden ticket to win our biggest Southern Rumble.
And not only that, but to lose this matchup and have to enter at number 1, you'll be the target of all 19 other entrants in the Rumble. An almost impossible ask.
Absolutely brutal, David Dunn. Particularly for them to lose this match, they're going to have to go through it, because this is a Street Fight.
And I'll ask you now, Moody, who do you think this matchup favours being a Southland Street Fight rules? Because, of course, Marcus Kool, part of the first ever Southland Street Fight in this very building in the early days of SPW. He's responsible for bringing the match to an SPW ring. But Jacko, we've seen him on the tools, we've seen him on the construction site. We know he can bring some mayhem to the ring when he needs to.
If we're talking who I'm picking, David Dunn, Marcus Kool, definitely with the experience edge. He's been in street fights before. He grew up on the mean street.
Look out here.
Birmingham, England.
Mean streets of Birmingham, only able to get a kick out at a count of 2.
But Jacko, he's got that youthful exuberance and he's really come into his own as Mr. Hardcore. Cactus Jacko, we call him around the academy.
A very apt nickname as Cactus Jacko heads to the middle rope, raining down closed fists. Nothing our referee Hayden Brown can do about it. He's just there to count the pinfall or register the submission because this is no disqualification.
Right on the eyes from Marcus Kool, and I love it, David Dunn. By any means necessary.
And again, you've got to believe these two will be willing to share a beer with one another after this event is done. But right now, they're looking like they're mortal enemies. A cheeky Nando super kick, and Jacko still trapped in the corner again.
That one does not tickle, David Dunn. The bridge of your nose goes to the back of your head like Daffy Duck.
A maneuver that Marcus Kool absorbed through osmosis during his battle against Will Ospreay at the 2018 Southern Rumble.
Got the same move from Will Ospreay there, David Dunn. I didn't absorb shit except for a shoe to the face.
Oh, and there's a last ride style powerbomb out of the corner. Jacko is in trouble.
Jacko looked like he's battling a wee bit here. Marcus Kool's in his lane. He's in that flow state that we talked about early on, David Dunn. That's important. He's feeling himself. He's comfortable and he's got his boots.
And we've seen Marcus Kool tested over the course of SPW's 10-year history, no doubt about it. Many a time in the ring, he has been brought to his limit and then found that 6th gear. And the football boots as legal as a headlock in a Southland Street Fight, finding their mark on the top of the dome of Jacko.
David Dunn, those things do not tickle. The studs on the bottom of them ripping at the flesh. The boot themselves, it's got a plastic hard shell. I've worn them to the dome. It is not much fun, David Dunn.
And now Kool's got his hands on the stop sign that Jacko introduced into this matchup.
Oh! The only thing stopping is Jacko's breathing at the second because that damn near took him out.
And Moody, we're right at the back of the building. We're wearing noise-cancelling headphones. We heard all of the impact of that one.
That thing echoed in this building, David Dunn.
This is a street fight, isn't it?
And Marcus Kool clarifying just now, after he's already used the football boots, already used a stop sign. Now he's realised this is a street fight. What has the hooligan got in mind?
If this is how he does a normal match, David Dunn, he's a madman. He's an absolute madman. What is it? What's he cooking up? Oh, no!
A modification of a kendo stick that looks to be about 6 foot tall.
A kendo adjacent stick. That's like a super duper mega Megatron kendo stick, that one. What's he getting now?
Kool not happy with that kendo stick. He's fishing around under the ring yet again.
No! Taking out the trash, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, and it got him on the way in, done.
Collateral damage in the Southland Street Fight already as Marcus Kool fishing around the ringside area and finally makes his way back up the steps and through the ropes.
Like a weird bastardized version of Stomps. He's got a stick, he's got a trash can, and unfortunately I think the rhythm's going to be played on Jacko here, ladies and gentlemen. We are on, ladies and gentlemen.
Trash can lid to the head, and Marcus Kool giving himself a taste of what it must have felt like.
It seems about right, to be fair, knowing Marcus Kool. Not a lot going on between those layers of it.
Jacko tried to block the shot, but still was swatted to the mat with the lid of that trash can.
I think he should trade in football. Yeah, for cricket, because he is swinging that thing with some vicious intent. Oh! Get that intent.
May have a career as a janitor once his professional wrestling days are behind him, because Marcus Kool very proficient with that trash can, and he is not finished.
Jacko going from tradie to trash real quick. Oh my.
And I don't know if you can see it on your screens at home, folks, but from our angle, there is a massive dent. The size and shape of Jacko's head has been left in that trash can.
That trash can has been left looking like a half-chewed minty David Dunn. It is not looking in healthy shape, and neither is Jack. Oh, no. Oh! How's your ribs, Jacko?
Oh! Kool with the bamboo cane to the ribs, to the back of Jacko. And again.
Just flogging him, David Dunn.
And this bamboo, it's designed to expand and then contract almost in a biting style when it makes contact with human flesh.
Knowing Marcus Kool, he is swinging out with everything he's got. He's a madman, Dunn.
Jacko's mates on the building site, going to be asking about these welts for weeks. It's Kool. Relentless.
Call up ACC, Dunn. He is off work. Jacko is definitely off the tools for the next couple of weeks. That thing stings. Jacko clutching at that lower back and not surprising, Dunn. Look at that. You can see welts forming already.
But if Jacko's got one thing, it's heart.
He is all heart, Dunn, and the SPW faithful getting behind him. Oh, he's got to go!
Listen to this reaction. The straps are down. Jacko willing Marcus Kool on. Give me one more. He blocks the shot.
He caught it. He caught it, Dunn. And he also caught some elbows to the jaw. Whip reverse, Dunn.
There's a spine buster from the ginger jawbreaker. Come on, Jacko.
Spine on the pine, baby. He's fired up.
Jacko has taken a beating, but he's far from done.
Oh, right to the dome piece. Chrome on chrome dome.
And now finally laying his hands on the weapon that he brought to ringside. There's a stop sign.
That thing's absolutely mashed, David Dunn.
And it may be responsible for stopping Marcus Kool's dream of getting that number 20 position in the Southern Rumble. Oh!
Good for the gooses, good for the ganders. Jacko tees.
Oh! This isn't good for anyone. Both these men taking an absolute beating in this vicious, violent Southland street fight. As the bamboo cane wrapped across the upper back of Kool time and time again.
There we go. What's he cooking up now, Don?
Jacko sending Kool to the corner, starting to put the boots on him.
He is stomping a mud hole. This is something we normally see out of Marcus Kool, but Jacko turning it on. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hands on the trash can. Jacko setting it up just right.
Oh no! Splits the difference, Done.
Marcus Kool was out of it as a result of those bamboo cane shots. He couldn't move, he couldn't do anything. Jacko hurtling in with the basement drop kick to the trash can, and the trash can ricocheting
into his balls. Done. Say it.
Calling it like it is here at the commentary position. And now Jacko with his hands on the football boots.
Boots to the head, trash can to the nuts. This is not a good night for Marcus Kool.
And it could be over for Marcus Kool.
Big Jack out from the Hooligan.
Don't question Jacko's heart. Don't question Marcus Kool's resiliency. We have seen Kool dragged to deep, deep waters in many a matchup over the 10 years of SPW.
That is experience playing out right there, Dunny. He hears that hand come down. He knows what to do. Even if his mind isn't there, his body instinctively just kicks. Oh,
no.
Good
God, a table's here.
Oh, no. This is giving me PTSD, Dunn. This is giving me flashbacks to the last time I faced these two. Both these men have put me through tables, Dunn, and it didn't tickle either time.
This could be the deciding factor here. Southland street fight to determine the number 1 and 20 positions in the Southern Rumble. Jacko has erected a table in the middle of the ring. He's got his hands on that trash can lid. Marcus Kool flipped him off. Jacko bringing it on all the same. And now Kool in a bad part of town.
I don't think their trash can's remotely functional anymore. It's got a ball print and Mark's head lid on the lid. Done.
And now look at this. Kool wiped out with those shots to the head. He's sprawled prone on the table, and Jacko taking to the top.
Jacko's coming in hot. Done. We got a flying tradie. Oh no.
Marcus Kool seizing his moment.
Boom! Head first. Marcus Kool with the pin.
Oh! Jacko gets a shoulder up.
Done. He's still got some fight in him.
The ginger jawbreaker just got smashed through a table, and still he's not out of this match.
David Dunn, that's unreal. Just clearing out debris. May as well roll Jacko out as well. He's toast.
Reckless from Marcus Kool.
He's losing it.
Flinging all of the shrapnel he could get his hands on.
He's seeing red, David Dunn, and I'm not talking about Jacko's here. Here it comes. Penalty kick.
A brutal shot to the skull, and Kool heads to number 20 in the Southern Rumble.
What am I going to do? I need to forget it. Liam, now, I know we don't see eye to eye often, but look, I just need some advice. I've got to get a third gift for James Shaw. Would you do this? No, thank you. I appreciate your time. Sean, I know you're not busy right now, but look, I need some advice. I've got to get a third gift for James Shaw. Would you do this? What would you know? K9. Buddy, I've been looking for you everywhere. Look, I've got to get a gift for James Shaw, please. Would you do this?
Palmer, buddy. Piss off.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I need a third gift.
The tag titles belong to the boys from the Black Light, defeating the former SPW champions K9 and Jamie Tungan to SA at Fight for Gold. But a champion team is greater than a team of champions. The New Blood debut here in SPW with a champion-studded history throughout the country. Moody, feeling the threat to the titles, took it upon himself to bring in a hired gun, Pat Shesk.
Guys flying all the way in from Auckland, making their SPW debut, one of the hottest tag teams in the country. They've come to put a stop to my boys' reign. Not happening, boys. I don't care how good you are. We got the high-end gun. These boys have made a name for themselves up and down the country, and I respect it. They're doing their part to elevate the scene, but they are not BLD material. Nova, Zach Hale, of course, two young upstarts, worked their way from trainees to be teaming together for years. They are tag team champions around the country. They are everything I would love to have in the BLT, except they are not my boys, Sabor and Corey, and for one night only, Pat Shisk. Here come the champs. The top boys of tag team wrestling. Big Sabor and an injured Corey Beans and their special hired gun, Pat Shisk. He's our boy. He's our top boy tonight, Pat Shisk. We've flown him in. SPW management thought they had one up on us, getting one of the best teams in the country. Well, we got one of the heaviest hitters, our contract killer, the bomb track, the bull on parade, Pat Shisk. He looks damn fine with the BLD boys, I've got to say. Pat Shisk, there is a residency in the Black Light District open to you anytime, my friend. You just let me know. You let me know. Sabor parading like a champion, and he's earned it. These boys have embarked on a title run. They can only be described as both inspiring and heroic. They've taken down Jamie Tangata-Ese and Sean the security guard. They've taken down Jamie Tangata-Ese and K9. They smited detention. These two boys are pure class, top breed. With Pat Shisk in their corner, they are unstoppable. Throw them up. Let them know. BLD on top. Do you know why Sabor throws the belt in the ring? Because he can do whatever he wants. Your Black Light District. Do what you can, you do what you must, but you always do what you want. Oozing with aura. Corey Beams, even on one crutch, can still absolutely ruin 90% of anyone who comes in.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the SPW New Zealand Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Kickoff and And introducing their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Corey Beams, the team of Big Salon, the Bomb Track, Pat Shisk. They are the reigning, defending SPW New Zealand Tag Team Champions, the Black Light District.
BLD on top! Let them know! Let them know! BLD, baby, all day! Let them know! I am busy for this one.
Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait! I can't wait!
I'm ready, David Dunn. Are you ready? As ready as we'll ever be, although you do look exceptionally ready. Is that a cheese board in front of you?
It is a cheese board in front of me, but we'll get to that later. This is a main event level tag team match. The boys just having a quick wee, they're having a strategy meeting here. They're having a wee strategy meeting. The first time teaming between Pat and Sabor, but watch the cohesion. The bell's rung, David Dunn. It's time for Black Light District on top.
The bell has rung. We are at the business end of the evening, no doubt about it. All championship matches from this point forward. SPW New Zealand Tag Team titles on the line, and then the Battlelines Cup will be decided in our main event.
That is... Are you seeing what's happening in the ring, Dun? He's lucky I got a broken hand. I'd go up there and pop Zach Hale in the mouth myself right now. Honestly, the ref should let that go. The ref should let him hit him.
Of course, you would want that, a disqualification loss, but a retention of the title. Support! Zach Hale trading covers here in the opening stages. Oh my goodness, fast and furious with the pinning predicament.
Get him, Spore. Dig. Oh!
Too quick for us to call, Moody.
Big, sharp Euro. Big Sabor coming off slightly on the worst end of that one, I got to admit. But he's coming back, he's Big Sabor. In name and in nature, David Dunn.
Well, we'll see about that because he's in here with Floating Death, Zach Hale. Floating Death.
That's actually a pretty cool nickname, I've got to give it to him. But he's no Big Sabor.
Zach Hale, a very proficient striker. He can certainly find his mark when he lines up these shots, and letting Big Sabor think about it in the corner here. Zach Hale feeling himself and dishing out a nasty overhand shot. How's this for a statistic, JK Moody? The team of Kit Nova and Zach Hale, collectively known as New Blood, have held tag team championships in every single promotion they have competed for.
Do you know what, David Dunn? That stops right now. It's going to be every single promotion they've competed for, bar SPW, because it's BLD on top. We run this place. This can't be legal. Count to 5, ref.
Quick tag there from the New Blood corner, bringing Kid Nova into the matchup to get his hands on Big Sabor. And although Sabor, the true reigning representative of the tag team champions, you've got to believe that New Blood will be trying to isolate Sabor and not allow him to make the tag to the bomb track patches.
It is a weird move to try and isolate the big man in the team. They're trying to keep Sabor in there. Normally I'd go the other way around. Big Sabor is big. Pat Shisk, also a big man, David Dunn. I don't think there's a winner here. I don't think I want to square up against Big Sabor. Look at him. He's a monster.
Kid Nova doing a pretty good job of squaring up against Big Sabor right now as he heads to the middle rope to rain down some shots in the corner.
The ref's got to step in at some point, man. We don't condone cheating like this in the Blacklight District, David Dunn. Look at Pat Shisk, he's disgusting. This isn't pure professional wrestling.
Sorry, can I just get you to repeat that again on the record? The Blacklight District does not condone cheating.
Correct. Never done it, not once. Name one time.
Too many to start with, Moody, but back in the ring, Nova letting Big Sabor have some of that blood rush to his head before spiking him in a suplex.
Strong kick out. Beautiful form on that kick out from Sabor. Shoulder straight off the mat. We teach that at Blacklight District. I'll drop the boys with hundreds of suplexes at a training. They'll just keep kicking out. No quit, David Dunn, no quit.
Why does that power dynamic not surprise me, that you're suplexing your own men at training?
I'm not taking it.
Look at these quick tags.
Look at this master tag. Get him, Pat.
New Blood making excellent use of the discretionary period in the exchange between legal men, allowing the both of them in here for some double team offense. Zach Hale now into the cover. Super Sabor's shoulders are down, the outside leg hooked.
As much as it pains me to admit it, Dunn, they're pretty silky, they're pretty slick.
That's why they've held the tag team gold wherever they've been. SPW, the latest stop on the New Blood tour of the nation, are the SPW Tag Team Championships, the latest accolade to head to the New Blood trophy cabinet.
David Dunn, you didn't let me finish. They're pretty silky, they're pretty slick, but they're not Blacklight District, baby.
And Corey Beams is Blacklight District. He thinks he's pretty slick right there. One good leg up on the apron, distracting Zach Hale, luring him down from the top rope and allowing Big Sabor to make the tag to Pat Shisk.
Boom! Track! Here it comes! Hired killer, David Dunn. And gunner.
Emphasis on the hire here. Pat Shisk, no loyalty to the Blacklight District, a loyalty to money.
And that's totally fine, David Dunn. He's a businessman. He's a...
Oh! Talkies in! And if anybody was not familiar with the work of Pat Shisk, how's that for an introduction? We're beginning to see why this man was the top pick for your hired gun, Moody.
See, I'm a man that has gone one-on-one with Pat Shisk before. I know exactly how hard he hits. He's a when SPW management tried to screw us by bringing in new blood, I thought, I got a little tasty prospect myself coming down from Auckland, and it's Pat Shisk.
And Shisk does hit hard, no doubt about that. Of course, a former Aotearoa. Oh my God! Just flung Hale halfway across the ring, and now stacking him high in the cover.
Launches him, David Dunn.
If you don't know about Pat Shisk, let's talk about him. Former Aotearoa heavyweight champion. Not only that, this is a man who has trained at the New Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo in the heart of Tokyo. In his spare time away from professional wrestling, he takes classes at City Kickboxing in Auckland. That's where the home gym to the likes of UFC champion Israel Adesanya. Pat Shisk is surrounded by killers day in, day out.
And no exception tonight, David Dunn and the BLD wear a line of killers. The new hit fit Ryder. Look at that! Teep kick straight out of Israel Adesanya's playbook.
Follows it up with a leg drop, floats into the cover. Zach Hale was in trouble there, got the shoulder up, barely.
Impressive kick out from Zach Hale there, to be fair. I thought he'd be spitting out some teeth on the way up. Pat's just looking in control, he's looking confident.
Got it. Maintaining that wrist control, bringing Hale back to his feet, only to plant him again with the scoop slam. And now Shisk, a little bit of hesitancy there before the tag, Moody.
Sabor maybe playing a little cerebrally. Oh, here we go. Cohesion from the first time. Tag team!
Double team offense or just throwing Sabor like a weapon?
Doesn't matter, David Dunn. Mandarins or Tangelos, brother, they're all the same thing when it comes down to it.
And now Zach Hale looking to peel the grip of Big Sabor away from this submission. Oh, there's a counter. Roll him into a cover. And Sabor had to release the crossface lest he be pinned.
As you've noticed, David Dunn, again, a nice tight chin lock. We're all about control on BLD. We practice this technical element. Sabor with the chin lock. Maybe getting a little zesty on that tag there. Probably got a little bit much heat on it, but Pat's but he's a pro, he's a professional.
And Shisk there making sure Zach Hale had nobody to tag in the New Blood corner.
Pat is sharp. He is sharp. He is just here. He told me on the phone, I called him, he said, I just want to hit people. I said, you are my man.
And hit people he does, dropping the elbow.
A few reps in here. Athletes in the BLD and associates. Look how much snap he gets on that scoop slam, David Dunn.
Heck of a lot of torque, beautiful technique from the bomb track, and now somewhat of a reluctant tag. Big Sabor looked more than content to stay on the apron. He's launched back in and crashes down on top of Zach Hale.
Even when they're doing it on accident, David Dunn, the BLD does beautiful tag team work.
And Hale in trouble here. Referee Hayden Brown checking the shoulders.
Corey Beam's coaching from the sideline. Even when we're injured, even when we're out having given our body to elevate this scene, they are still going.
And Kent Nova looking increasingly frustrated here, attempting to enter the ring. Hayden Brown making sure Nova stays in the corner.
It's good refereeing from Hayden Brown. Keep him in there. Keep him in that corner. Keep this thing on the straight and narrow. We want a clean winner like every other time this team's competed and defended those belts, Dunn.
Again, I'd ask you to consult the history books.
Stop bringing up old business, Dunn.
Sabor all the way up top.
Oh!
Tried to drop the elbow, but nobody home. Hale rolled out of the way, and now he must make the journey to his corner. He must make the tag to Kent Nova.
Come on, Sabor. Come on, Sabor.
Nasty landing for Sabor here. He is in a bad predicament as well. Tag made to Nova. Sabor on his feet. Knocked back down by Kent Nova.
Sabor just about knocked out of the ring. He is absolutely rattled here, ladies and gentlemen.
Trying to get his feet under him, not finding much success. Nova planting Sabor face first in the middle of the ring.
Come on, Sabor, back to your feet, son. Grit your teeth, grit your teeth.
Oh, running knife edge chop.
That made my ass cheeks clink, David Dunn.
Oh! The European uppercut, Sabor is down. Over into the cover. And it's Shesk making the save for the BLD side.
Worth every penny, David Dunn. He is smart and he is a match saver.
And Nova's had enough now, swinging away at Pat Shesk, doing his best to get the bomb track out of the ring.
Big swing and a miss there. Here comes Pat.
And he's not done. Pat! Double barrel on those lariats. Hit him with the right, sends him out cold with the left, maybe.
Got him with all of it. 1, 2.
Zach Hale making the save for his partner after Kid Nova was subject to a 2-on-1 attack, dealing with the illegal man. And now Shesk in here, things are breaking down in a hurry.
They are breaking down in a big way, and that's where we thrive, David Dunn. Pro wrestling scraps don't... Oh!
Just dazed after that step up. Enziguri from Zach Hale, and he steps up again, all the way to the top rope. Floating death!
Big drop kick done. Get up, Pat. Here comes Sabor. He's fighting. He's got it. This is where Sabor. He's just playing possum. I swear, David Dunn, he is just playing possum.
Either way, he's in there alone. A 2-on-1 situation for Big Sabor. Pat Shesk wiped out by that floating death drop kick. New Blood looking to finish things.
Oh!
Beautiful tag team combination.
No!
This is how they won the championships in the past. Pat Shesk using Nova, tackling him onto his own partner.
Huge save there from Pat Shesk. Unreal tag team work from Pat Shesk.
New Blood, we're closing in on one more championship reign. Pat Shesk breaking the pin. And now, Shesk looking for the bomb track.
Bomb track inbounds, baby.
Hale knows it, fights his way free. Oh! Corey Beams
on top!
Where's the sportsmanship? Where's the fair fight? Corey Beams with a weapon, swinging that crutch right into the back.
What happened, Dunn? All I'm seeing is a beautiful, big bomb track!
Spiking Zach Hale on his head. And Shesk.
Wrap him up, stick a fork in him, Dunn. That's how it's done.
And still, SPW Tag Team Champions, Pat Shesk, Big Sabor, the Black Light District.
Stick a fork in him, David Dunn. Pat Shesk just brought home the bacon. He is worth everything. BLD, remain on top. Remain your tag team champion.
In no small part to Corey Beams. We thought Beams was too injured to be part of this matchup. That's the whole reason Pat Shesk was allowed to stand in tonight. But in the end, it was Beams who was the difference maker, using that medical crutch that he has to help him stand as a weapon. What a farce! What deceit from the BLD! New Blood have been screwed here at Invercargill.
You watch your tone, David Dunn. Let's not get into semantics. It's not about how, it's about how many. And the boys remain on top in what can only be described as the most inspiring tag team title run in SPW history. Don't they look good? Again, open residency. Anytime Pat Shesk wants to come down, BLD welcomes him with open arms.
I can honestly say I have no idea what's going to be going on here. Shaw has asked for gifts and an apology.
Now main event still to come.
New Zealand wrestling legend and Fight for Gold briefcase holder James Shaw making his way to the ring with Professor/Prophet Palmer. It's really anyone's guess as to what's going on here. We've got an apology. He needs to make an apology to him. That we've just been delivered a charcuterie board earlier in the night, which I've got to say I have been picking. It has been quite nice. We've got some various accoutrements. We've got what appears to be grape juice, possibly wine. Whatever it is, it's cheap. We have a chip, some sort of chip, and what appears to be plastic cheese on a charcuterie board. Does it belong there? I don't know, but they're delicious, and I've been sampling it, and I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need you all to settle down right now. Let me just get one thing straight. You! I want you standing right here, you groveling little Judas. You backstabber. Stand right here, right now. And some of you are unaware, this briefcase right here, it gives me an SPW Heavyweight Championship match whenever I desire. But how am I supposed to win the Heavyweight Championship if I'm surrounded by backstabbers and Judases and little snakes in the grass like Prophet Palmer here? I ask you to look in. How will I succeed when my supposed friends are willing to stab me in the back for 50 pieces of silver?
James Shaw seems to have a problem with just about everybody, which could indicate he's the problem.
Did he say 30 pieces of silver, Doug?
I said sit down.
Shaw operating on a different level to you and me. That's specific.
I'm going to use a bad word here. Shut up!
There's kids in the audience here, James Shaw. You've got to watch out for that.
I have given Prophet Palmer a second chance. A second chance to apologize to myself, to apologize to the divine Savior, and in a way, apologize to you all. Not that that matters, but you'll get it nonetheless. I ask Prophet Palmer, present to me 3 gifts, much like how Mary and Jesus received 3 gifts from the wise men.
A huge comparison.
So, Prophet Palmer, I hand you this holy microphone. This is your chance. Show these heathens, show these idiots that you are not a backstabber, and present to me these 3 gifts.
I'm quite G'd up to see these 3 gifts, to be honest, Tom.
He doesn't ask for much, does he, James Shaw? Demanding 3 gifts.
You know what, James? Maybe you're right. I went out, I found 3 gifts, and I'm going to give one of them to you right here, right now. And this is presented by the finest rugby players in Southland. Who love in the title. So, for you, Mr. Shaw, I present your shirt of this beloved town.
Palmer doesn't get much right, but he has good taste in rugby players. Pirates old boys, here we go.
First of all, it has a hole in it.
That's where you put your head.
Second of all, why would I want a shirt with the most useless town in this southern hemisphere? Your second gift better be better.
Not a shirt for James Shaw, but a shirt for someone in the front row.
Second gift number 2 is something that we used to enjoy, James. We would sit down, we would talk over the finest cheese and crackers produced here in Southland. Come forward.
Did he say cheese and crackers, Don?
Is that the cheese board that was out here?
There was a charcuterie board. I was literally just talking about this.
I thought that was yours.
No, it's quite possibly the worst charcuterie board of all time. But delicious. Still delicious.
That's been sitting out here for hours.
Hours, man.
Unrefrigerated.
That cheese was callous, but still quite good.
I don't know a ton about cheese boards, but that's not the sort of cheese you would typically use.
I mean, theoretically, no, but still delicious, Don.
This is where you eaten from. Therefore, I do not want it.
I could be responsible for that, Don.
Oh,
And this non-alcoholic beverage is carbon. And you know how sensitive my tongue gets when I drink fizzy drinks. So again, your second gift has failed.
0 from 2 from Palmer, not having a good time.
You know what the third gift is, isn't it, Palmer? You know what that third gift is. I suggested what that third gift should be. So I'm giving you the chance right now. Give me that third gift that I desire. Kiss you say. That's a fantastic idea. I say you get on your knees and you kiss my feet and show these words how pathetic you truly are.
This will appeal to some sections. Not for me personally, Don.
Who knows what Palmer had in mind for the third gift, but James Shaw calling the shots now, demanding that Palmer kiss his foot.
The Divine Savior getting a wee bit freaky up in the Corinthian Centre today, kissing his feet.
Invercargill not so keen on that kiss now. Nobody wants to see this. Palmer down to one knee. This is humiliating.
To be honest, Palmer has this coming.
What a sick power play from James Shaw.
You got to do what you got to do, man.
The divine light has gone to his head.
Palmer just really, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. I'll just do it. I'll just get it over. If that was me, I'd just do it and get it over with.
Palmer, you're not really going to do this.
Don't do it, Palmer.
Don't do it, Palmer.
Come on, man, I don't like you, but even I don't want to see this.
He's not going to do it, Moody.
Oh, big boy.
James Shaw laying his hands on Palmer.
He's just driving a point home, Dunn. Sometimes you've got to do that as a leader.
Oh! James Shaw went too far, and the Prophet just lashed out at the Divine Savior.
Palmer is up. Palmer is pissed off.
Rightfully so.
That's something I never thought I'd hear, David Dunn. A Palmer chant in the Corinthian Centre.
Cross the line. And now you will face right up. Get a referee out right
James Shaw playing matchmaker.
It's going down.
Palmer wanted to get physical. James Shaw says, let's get physical. Are we really going to see this?
We got a match on our hands, done.
And immediately, James Shaw punts Professor Palmer.
Right out the gate, done. He's smothering him, he's swarming him. Looks good in blue. Now, James Shaw's sporting a rather shredded physique. He's got in great shape in recent times, James Shaw, hasn't he?
That's right, I'm reluctant to admit it, but James Shaw shredding some 10 kilograms from his frame, leaning up, but he's retained all that power, and he has retained all of that vicious, vindictive streak.
I'll give you one more chance. Get on your knees and kiss my feet, you little bitch.
Oh! Quante gonna do a damn thing against that. Hit him again, Palmer!
It is chest day according to Professor Palmer. Here we go.
Shoulder block staggers James Shaw. Another one. James Shaw's on wobbly legs. Come on, Palmer! Oh!
You can't see him, David Dunn.
All eyes are on Prophet Palmer.
What is going on? What is going on? Is he doing the people's... Oh! He's doing the people's teeth knockout, brother.
Back elbow from James Shaw, a difference maker in a hurry.
Like running into a brick wall with an elbow.
Shut up! You caused this!
James Shaw in no hurry. And he doesn't need to be. That knee knocked him. Oh! Got it!
Palmer into the cover!
Oh, that would have been, I could be wrong here, Dunn. That could have been about the biggest win of Palmer's career right there.
1 second away from the ultimate upset.
It would have been a miracle on whatever street we're on, Dunn. Only have mapped to the Black Light District, but that would have been a massive upset.
And Palmer's not done here. He's closing in on a wobbly Shaw.
The Palmer's bottom, I don't know. Oh,
and again that back elbow from James Shaw. Right elbow making contact with the back of the head. And now Palmer in position. Divine Valley driver.
Thompson. Easy as you like. Absolutely drilled him with that DVD. Did you say Divine Valley driver, Don?
Divine Valley driver from the Divine Savior, putting his mark on the DVD. And leaving his mark on Professor Palmer. You've got to believe this friendship, irreparable at this point. A slap to the face of a man he has already beaten.
It seems like Shaw still has a point to prove here. He's beaten him.
Oh, come on. Now, actually, do you know what? Let him know. Why am I not surprised you feel that way? James Shaw now with boots to the lower back of Palmer.
Palmer, you almost got me, but no, you had this coming, brother. You had this coming.
Get on your knees right now! Show them who your God is! Me! Show them! Show them your word! Show them, praise me! Praise me! Yes!
Professor Palmer, defiant, flipping off James Shaw, eating a boot for his troubles. This matchup long over. This was never a match to begin with. This was a farce, and now James Shaw will not relent in his assault. The fight for gold briefcase is in hand. We've seen enough. Somebody stop this.
He's mad as you want, Dunn. Palmer had this coming. James is just driving a point home. What's this? Who this? Who this?
It's Ryder.
What do they want?
A man who was wronged by Shaw himself.
Oh!
Disaster kick spells disaster for James Shaw, scurrying out of the ring like a cockroach.
Richie Rocky Ryder, for some reason saving Professor Palmer.
Just pick a first name, done. The enemy of my enemy may very well be my friend in this scenario here. Ryder, wronged by James Shaw, couldn't stand by and see it happen again to Palmer. The Divine Savior is scurrying out of here, retreating up the ramp. He doesn't want none of the Golden Boy.
Keep an eye on Palmer here, Dunn. Keep an eye on Palmer. He's a snake, this Palmer. He's a snake. That's what James had to do. He's a Judas. He'll probably stab Ryder in the back. Watch. Watch.
He's a coward, Ryan. He's a coward. James saving.
What a moment in SPW Battlelines. Flying in the face of James Shaw, Professor Palmer and Ryder together once more. What a throwback as we celebrate our 10th year in SPW. Shades of Detention, Palmer and Ryder together again.
It's now time for the final of the Battlelines Cup. The winner heads to the main event of the Southern Rumble to challenge Azza for the SPW New Zealand Championship. Unless, of course, Azza himself wins tonight, in which case Moody has promised a BLD victory lap scheduled for the 9th of August.
Right. A blight on SPW. This man makes me physically sick. He looks ill. He's an absolute egomaniac. He's coming for my Battlelines Cup that I never lost. And he should count himself lucky. Lucky that he even made it this far. It seems somewhat appropriate that on this, our 10th year, the biggest smudge in the SPW history books makes his way to the ring. Big dog or little bitch. You decide, ladies and gentlemen. I got my mind made up. Pandering. And if K9 is the worst thing in SPW history, this man is second by a nose and a nose only. The leader of the cartoon character revolution that plagued SPW while I was away before the Black Light District formed. This man is an absolute clown. All the accolades you want. Former SPW champ. Whatever. Former tag champ. Don't care. Southern Rumble winner. Boring. Fight for gold briefcase holder. Done that. Don't care. He is a blight. Smudge, a stain on this cup. I hope these two knock each other out. If I could ask Santa Claus for anything, it's that these two knock each other out cold. And here we go. The Prodigy, the champion, the king of the South, and your 2025 Battlelines Cup winner, main eventer of the Southern Rumble, Azza.
man is on top. It is BLD on top. He is the champ. He has an iron grip on that. If it wasn't for you truly, he would be head and shoulders above everyone else in New Zealand wrestling. He's the king. My prodigy. My boy. Soaking in every second of this entrance, and he deserves it. No one more deserving to be in their ring. No one more deserving to hold that goal. And no one more deserving to win the Battlelines Cup. Elevate the scene. BLD on top. Run it up.
Introducing first, standing to my right, the king of the sinners, the South Sea Dark Knight, the home brand Wayne Johnson, the dirty dog of the South, Next, in the corner to my left, fighting out of Glam Rock City, Kool. And in the corner to my right, he is the prodigy of the BLD and the SPW New Zealand champion, Azza!
On top! Azza, the clear favourite. If we're betting on this, he is paying $1.01. Slap like district. Run it up. David done. We are underway. All three of these men claimed their spot in the main event with a victory earlier tonight. They have fought for this moment, but now only one can emerge with the Battlelines Cup.
And listen to these idiots in the Corinthian Centre.
They should be throwing them up for BLD. A Kool guy Sky, great technique there. Azza thought he was going to form an alliance, but he finds himself at the wrong end of a 2-on-1.
And that's why you can't trust these people backstab. It's David Dunn.
Beautiful sling blade from Sky. K9 follows up with a step-up splash.
The dog splash. I've been on the receiving end of that one, but Azza's just shrugged. Look at him, he's fine. He's fine.
Doesn't look fine to me.
He's just taking a breather.
Dumped unceremoniously between the ropes.
Strategy, here we go.
Sky and K9 coordinating something.
Typical. Two absolute cheats. Untrustworthy snakes, the pair of them.
Hey, if Azza's on the outside, these two more than capable of throwing down right here and now. Of course, it's a three-way, one fall to a finish.
I hope these two knock each other loopy.
If one knocks the other loopy and they pin the other, they could take out the Battlelines Cup. Azza doesn't have to be involved in the decision in any way.
Not going to happen, David Dunn. Plan BLD. We are always thinking. Always thinking.
And this plan BLD for Azza is take out the Battlelines Cup and prevent the SPW fans from seeing an SPW Championship match at the Southern Rumble. He doesn't want to put the work in. He wants to steal a victory tonight and walk away from the biggest stage in the sport.
Doesn't want to put the work in, though. We are literally breaking down from carrying the scene on our backs. Azza is in there. He doesn't need to be in this tournament. He's in there for the people to give them the exact matches they need to be seeing. Otherwise, there was no BLD in this tournament. And a tournament of the best wrestlers in SPW without BLD is a joke.
Maybe in this tournament, but crucially not in the ring at this time. This is the moment for Sky and K9 as Sky follows up with another sling blade.
The sling blade does sting David Dunn, but I wish it ripped his head clean off. I cannot stand K9. But as I was saying on the intros, Dunn, if K9 is number one of the worst people in SPW history, Cool Guy Sky is 1B.
Well, one suplexing 1B on the back of his head with that German suplex. Good. And of course, both of these men, former SPW New Zealand champions, both of them desperate to make their way back to the top of the mountain. You win the Battlelines Cup, you receive the championship match on the biggest stage all year.
This is a stage I know personally all too well. And I know Azza like the back of my hand. He was built for that big stage, and anyone deserves a victory lap. It is that man. It is us in the BLD.
K9 tried to put the brakes on there, but couldn't stop himself, falling over the top rope. And now Sky
to the air. Punch it from Cool Guy Sky.
Wiping out the dirty dog of the south.
Oh! Jacko kick. Shout out Mirko Krokov.
And Azza striking away again. Right leg hospital, left leg cemetery indeed.
Correct, Mundo. This is Plan BLD in action. Let them pick each other apart. Idiot. Azza, pick the bone.
I thought Azza may have been taken out early, but it appears he was just biding his time on the outside. And now he's engaged in a brawl with Cool Guy Sky. Shades of Halloween haunting when these two men clash for the SPW New Zealand Championship. Shades of the rematch at Fight for Gold. This issue is far from done.
These are two young bulls, David Dunn. They're two of the very young. They are two of the very best young professional wrestlers in this country. Big kick from Azza.
A drive-by from one side of the ring to the other. Watch out if you're sitting in the front row.
Soul of the boot to the mush. That's how we teach it. That's why he's the prodigy.
And of course, triple threat rules here in this three-way matchup, meaning in essence there are no countouts. In essence, there are no disqualifications. Referee Hayden Brown out here with these two men as they brawl on the outside. K9 bringing the fight to Azza. Our camera struggling to get to the back of the building. K9 raining down shots, surrounded by his faithful rabid dogs here at Invercargill.
K9 should count himself lucky. If this was a straight professional wrestling, a technical clinic, Azza would pick him to pieces. He has to go out there. He has to bend the rules to compete with us. What a joke. What a joke. He calls himself a professional and he is drinking beers in the middle of a main event match.
It served K9 well in the past, but now Azza trying to knock the taste from K9's mouth.
Leave the room.
K9 knocked to the ground, and now Cool Guy Sky exchanging shots with the SPW champion.
Let me lend a hand for the boys. It's getting out of control real quick. What is this? What is this? A boat race? They got what was coming to them. That's what happened. A real professional wrestler. Two clowns. Two absolute clowns.
As exciting as this is for all the action to make its way out into the crowd, dangerously close to us here at the commentary position, The final fall of this matchup must take place between the ropes, within the ring. So thankfully, these men appear to be making their way back towards the squared circle.
K9's lucky he didn't get any closer. He was wearing a ring bell to the dome piece, and I mean that, David Dunn.
Yeah, I'm sure that's right.
No, David Dunn, don't get me started. The only reason he's even made it this far is because I wasn't there to give him a hiding like I do every time. What's he doing? What's he doing? Through the chairs, yes! Suck on that, K9.
Absolute scenes here at the Working Men's Club, and keep your eye on Cool Guy Sky. K9 cutting him off on the top rope. Azza with the drive-by kick.
Beautiful move from Azza, beautifully strategic. Got him up. Gorgeous brain buster.
Now Azza tries to capitalise, shoulders are down. Cool Guy Sky in trouble, but he kicks out. Sky on one knee as Azza rains the shots down.
Azza absolutely lighting him up here, David Dunn. Absolutely luring him. That is why he's the champ. He is heavy-handed. He is precise. He is technical. He's clinical. He's the prodigy. Oh no. Oh no. Yes! You idiot!
Nice kick from K9. Did it find its mark? The teardrop suplex from Azza certainly did.
Shout out Kurt Angle. He would be a huge BLD fan. Technical precision.
1 second away from getting the cover on Cool Guy Sky now. Azza turns his attention to K9. And again, the Dirty Dog kicks out.
Heavy Irish whip from Azza there. Beautiful technique. Exploder! Pop the hip, take a trip. It's the Exploder, baby!
And now K9 sent hard into the turnbuckle, staggers right back into a back suplex from the champion.
Just absolute clinical precision here from Azza. He is a wrestling machine.
As much as I've talked about the way that Azza, backdropping Sky onto K9. And now doing his best to end things here. K9, shoulders down, no, shoulder up.
So close, I could taste it. Done, here we go.
And has Sky taken enough damage? No, he endures. As much as I've talked about the way that Azza essentially stole the SPW Championship, cashing in the fight for gold, the fact remains he has evolved into a very capable, very dangerous champion. Azza putting his skills on display tonight. This do or die three-way for the Battlelines Cup.
He's still evolving. That's the scary part, David Dunn. And right under my wing, that's where I keep him. And he's going to keep getting better. He's going to keep running it up. Because that's how we do it.
And he's going to keep kicking the taste out of the mouths of his opponents. Drive-by kicks to both Sky and K9. Now the Dirty Dog of the South is in trouble as Azza takes him over with a vertical suplex.
Suplex machine, this kid. 1, 2.
2 but not 3, crucially. K9 still in this one. He has gone dog mode tonight. And that means he will kick out time and time again. But then, maybe no kicking out of that one. Dropped right on his head by the champ. Oh! K9 survives.
What? Red Shades of Triple A's there in the middle of the ring. He dropped him on his dome piece. Refs, you better speed those counts up, brother.
Hayden Brown's count has been consistent all night long. He's the senior official for a reason, assigned to this chaotic triple threat to determine a new holder of the Battlelines Cup. Who's it gonna be? Azza trying to drag K9 up top in a modification of a Dragon Sleeper.
Heavy shot from K9 there, but Azza absorbs it with a chin of granite.
Oh my goodness! Hurricane Rana off the top!
Since when? 450, no!
450, yes! Spear from K9! deep into the playbook here. Yeah! Azza goes low, no DQ. Brainbuster! Oscar! This is chaos done. This is absolute chaos. These men lashing out at anything that moves in pursuit of the Battlelines Cup. Low blow, just how I taught him. Genius move. And as a dubs Sky out of the ring, he wants to focus his attack on K9. Turn K9 inside out on that one. Is this your direction, Moody? Did you instruct Azza to get the fall on your former friend?
100% David done. He's knocked him loopy.
And K9 goes all the way inside out. Ah! Oh. Tiger driver from K9. Sky breaks up the fall. And all three men slowly making their way back to their feet. In essence, we are back at square one. They have given as good as they got. They have dished out their best shots, and their opponents have found a way to kick out to survive time and time again. We are at an impasse for the Battlelines Cup. Who will take momentum back on their side? Who will walk out of this Corinthian Centre with the prestigious Battlelines Cup? Who will head to the main event of the Southern Rumble? This audience tonight in the corner of K9, helping him back to his feet as Kool Sky knocks him straight back down. Step up into Gary, the foot to the back of the head, and now Kool heading up top. Is he thinking about another 450? K9 rushing up the ropes to connect with the knee. Oh my goodness, keep your eye on Azza. Ah! Power bomb from Azza to K9. At the same time, the K9 delivers a superplex to Kool Sky. All three men are down. It's absolute chaos here at Battlelines. Moody rushing away from the commentary position. Sky kicks out of the pin. Now Azza crawling towards the body of K9. K9 kicks out. What more do these three men have to do to one another to walk away as the Battlelines Cup holder? Azza, syringe driver to Sky. K9, tiger driver to Azza. And Moody is in the ring with a folding chair to the back of the head of K9. No DQ in our main event, and Moody getting physically involved as he did at the start of the night. Supposed to be out here on commentary, he's getting physically involved. He's unwrapping that supposedly broken hand, and now the rest of the BLD are out here. What a farce at Battlelines, the Black Light District, hoping to make it lights out for Sky, for K9. They hold all the gold, and they are doing their damnedest to make sure the Battlelines Cup goes back to the BLD. Sky and K9 are helpless. BLD running riot. There appears to be some debate here. Moody wants to swing the chair at K9. Azza wants to swing the chair at Sky. And here come the cavalry! Liam Fury, Jacko. Two men robbed by the Black Light District in the past, making things right tonight. Sky did his best to rally the troops. It appears that they have come to his aid. BLD scuttling out of here. Jacko chasing them back through the curtain. And in all the chaos, Azza has fled as well. Take a look at the ring. Only two men remain. K9, Kool Guy Sky. Who will hold the Battlelines Cup? Sickening forearm shots. And K9 brings Sky to his knees. The dirty dog of the South finally in his element. 1-on-1. This is where K9's at his best, but Sky will not be denied. Bringing the power game in his own right. These two men giving it their all in our main event. Spear from K9 cuts through Sky. And he's not done yet. Double underhooks from the dirty dog of the South. Sky reverses. Super kick from the Kool guy. One-winged angel. K9's down. K9's in position. Sky headed to the top. Full rotation, 450 splash!